Good evening, class. My name is William Campbell, presenting from the beautiful city of Virginia Beach, Virginia. Today's topic I will be discussing is something that we're all logged onto right now to view this presentation. No, not Blackboard, but the Internet. The Internet is a global system of interconnected computer network that uses standard Internet protocol, TCP/IP, to link several billion devices worldwide. The Internet hosts a population of over 3 billion users. This number makes up 40% of the world's population that's connected. The top 3 countries with the most users of the Internet include China, USA, and India. If you notice, I've been using the term Internet instead of web or World Wide Web. There's a reason for that. Many people think that the web and the Internet are one entity. The World Wide Web, better known as web, is just one portion that is housed on the Internet. The web is a collection of interconnected documents known as web pages linked by hyperlinks and URLs. The Internet is a network of computers, and the World Wide Web allows the users to access the network of these computers. Think of the Internet as the foundation of your home, and the web is the beautiful structure that you see with all the amenities. Other entities that are on the Internet include email, file transfer, computer-controlled news groups, and online games. Before we continue to talk about the Internet, let's take a brief stroll down memory lane. The Internet began as a military project during the Cold War. The U.S. government wanted to keep communication channels open even if radio and telephone communications were disabled from attacks. The solution presented was to transmit information into small bits called packets. In other words, the replacement of Morse code. The modern-day Internet is stated to have arrived around 1968 by the Advanced Research Project Agency Network, better known as ARPANET. ARPANET allowed for sending and receiving information through the first collection of network computers. Following the usage of ARPANET came the usage of Usenet. Usenet was developed in 1976 to serve as an electronic bulletin board that allowed users on the network to post thoughts on different topics or on the computer networks that were excluded from ARPANET. Sounds like we know where the creation of Blackboard got their inspiration for development. Applications such as Usenet and ARPANET still exist on the Internet for usage. Usenet allows you to access anything you can get on the World Wide Web, but in a more private and secure location. In 1986, ARPANET was replaced by the National Science Foundation Network. The National Science Foundation Network brought on the age of Internet service providers such as AOL, we all know the famous slogan, "You've got mail," Net Zero, we can reminisce about the dial-up speeds and the free trial discs that were received in the mail, Prodigy, and many others. The National Science Foundation Network led to high speeds, fiber optic technology, and changes for the better. Can you imagine working off dial-up in this day and age? I know I can't. Work will be extremely difficult. In 1989, Tim Berners-Lee created a graphical user interface for accessing the Internet. This is what we know today as the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web brought the usage of hyperlinks and common language web address called URLs. We know our famous URLs, www.google.com and www.facebook.com, and last but not least, www.luonline.com. TCP/IP can be broken down into 2 components. TCP, which is Transmission Control Protocol, and IP, which is Internet Protocol. Transmission Control Protocol, TCP, provides delivery of a stream of octets or data between programs running on computers connected to a local area network, intranet, or public internet. Internet Protocol, IP, is responsible for addressing hosts and for routing datagrams from a source host to a destination across one or more IP networks. Let's look at the TCP/IP process into steps that we can understand. Step 1, the data is entered on a computer. In our world, this is the act of sending a gift that we purchased off of Amazon. Step 2, the data is transferred into a packet. This is the gift being wrapped up. Step 3, recording of the IP address. In our world, this is the process of filling out the sender and receiver information on the package. Step 4, the data is moved electronically across networks. In our world, this is our package moving on FedEx or USPS. And the final stage is the confirmation sent back to the receiver. In our world today, this could be a feature like FaceTime, video chat, in which you receive confirmation that your package has been received. We are now operating what is known as Web 2.0, the new era of web-enabled applications created and maintained by users. A few of the application products that consist in Web 2.0 are blogs, podcasts, social networking, and video on-demand sites. Web 2.0 includes open communications with the emphasis on web-based communities of users and more of open sharing of information. Web 2.0 has been used more as a marketing term than a computer science-based term. One product of Web 2.0 that we all have to use to complete our media project is YouTube. YouTube is a social media site that allows the ability for individuals and corporations to post videos for informational, educational, or entertainment purposes. Sharing personal experience and beliefs are excellent ways to create awareness to alternative lifestyles and different ways of thinking. Users posting to YouTube have a social and personal responsibility to ensure that information presented will be beneficial to other viewers. I was able to run across a quote that stated, "If you want to know your past, look into your present conditions. If you want to know your future, look into your present actions." The internet present actions are pushing technology to the world of cloud computing. Cloud computing is information, data, files, and software applications that are stored on servers that can be accessed anywhere. Many companies using cloud computing to enhance their global business perspective. The usage of cloud-based applications has many companies moving into markets where there were no prior presence. Having exceptional security setups can ensure protection of the company valued information. There are cloud computing that can be accessed by the general users. Many of the user-friendly applications include Dropbox, Apple iCloud, Google Drive, and SharePoint. All of these apps allow you to bring photos, documents, videos, and share anywhere and at any point in given time. While the world is moving forward with technology, many people prefer to stay grounded in their roots. So I pose to you this question. Do you think that the internet has disrupted the quality of life for children? And what are the advantages and disadvantages of being connected all the time? Thank you for viewing my presentation.